Hello and welcome to Subway NIBFA today. This is the first show of 2024 featuring the very best of youth football here in Northern Ireland. Today we'll be talking to former Glentoran captain Paul Leeman. We'll show you all the goals from the three matches we covered in December, plus the very best goal will be put forward for that big end of season prize. So do stay tuned. Now our first match is a clash between Larne and Glentoran's under-14s. Larne were at home in this one. Johnny Martin is on commentary.
A corner, far side of the pitch, it's taken short. Ball in play. And Glentoran have opened the scoring. The East Belfast side lead by 1-0.
Well, stay focused. Fine. In the back, 2 hands. Well done, Noah. You can on that quickly, Noah. You can tell Noah to stay where he is when he passes you the ball. Noah, stay there. What's the line? Give it to him quickly. Yeah, fast for a quick one.
Jacob Patterson takes a free kick. Challenge comes in. Play continues. Shot comes in, saved. Frantic start. And it's ended up in the net. Glentoran double the lead.
Noah!
Here comes a set piece played in towards the near post area. Glentoran hacked the ball clear. Shot comes in and it's ended up in the net this time, and it's our number 18 Daniel Hassan with the goal. So confirmation of the goal. Daniel Hassan with the strike from the edge of the area. Are we set for a grandstand finish?
Paul, firstly, welcome to the show. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Barry.
3 goals in that game, 2 missed penalties for host Larne. We didn't see that in the action, but all in all, a good 3 points for Glentoran.
Yeah, it's a good 3 points for Glentoran. Obviously, going away to Larne at their own venue, the Cliff, which is by all accounts a really good venue. But good 3 points for Glentoran, 2 of the top teams, and it's a really important win for them.
And a lot of players on show there whose either fathers or grandfathers have actually done the puts and played, in the highest level here.
Yeah, I think I noticed in the game, I think maybe Gary Havern's young son, Tim McCann's son, and I think Alan Blaney's young son is in goals, Phoenix. And I think if I'm correct, it could be Glentoran legend Rob McCreary's grandson, possibly at that age group too. So it's great to see that next generation of, who have famous fathers and grandfathers coming through and making a name for themselves.
It is, no pressure on them. It looked like the Glens keeper was onside for the Larne goal. Very little that he could have done to keep that, what was a deflected effort, I think, in the end out.
Yeah, it was difficult for him. I thought, the ball broke at the edge of the box and, the shot comes through a few players and he's tried his best to get down and keep it out, but just perhaps the bodies in front of him didn't allow him to get down quickly enough to make the save, and that was the goal for Larne.
Yeah, it was a good game that. Let's move on then to game 2. It was at Ulidia and featured Rosario and Ballinamallard in round 3 of the NIBFA Cup. This time 9 goals we witnessed in this absolute goal fest. Let's take a look.
In terms of the standings, not too far apart. We see this Rosario corner kick. And it's headed in. And that is a fine goal by Bobby Doyle. Bobby Doyle has given Rosario the lead here. Anderson looks on. Great ball to the back post, and Ballinamallard have equalised. And the goal scorer looks like it's Rio Corrigan. He had a chance to tee up his teammates, but didn't quite come off. Now the ball's right the way down the far side of the pitch. Had to be sharp off his line. This is end to end at the minute. Here's Roger Allen. Needs to take a touch. Instead fires the ball to the back post. And that's a great goal. Looks like it's Bronan O'Kane, who has put Ballinamallard United in front. There's a high ball that the goalkeeper needs to be careful with, and he's lost it. And an opportunity for an equaliser for Rosario, and it has come courtesy of Bobby Doyle again. It's the second goal of the game for him. Short goal kick taken on the downfield from Shay Dundela. They're going route one.
Shay, we've got to keep the ball short. That's the way you try to play.
Management of Dundela to start playing the ball out rather than fire it down the pitch.
No one even there, lads!
Here's Roger Allen. Good ball. Opportunity for a third goal for Ballinamallard, and it's Rio Corrigan on the stroke of half time.
Rio, brilliant.
And he has put the visitors ahead. It's the second goal of the game for him. Right in the stroke of half time, a good time to score as well.
Bobby, Alex, get to the same side.
A bit of improvisation.
Come.
Challenge on the ground there. Opportunity for Rosario goal. And they've scored here right at the start of the second half. And would you believe it? The goal scorer. Who else? It's Bobby Doyle.
Shay.
Well, goalkeeper under pressure. And Rosario have scored. They've gone in front again. And that cross converted by Caleb Logan. Bobby Doyle. Look to handle that ball. Looked to have touched his hand, and has the referee given a penalty kick? I think he potentially has. Looks like it will be the penalty.
Hey, Luca. It's up to you.
Bobby Doyle having scored 3 down the other end. Giving away a penalty here, and a chance to equalise again for Ballinamallard. It's Luca Hall against Harry Crane. Luca Hall. Oh, the goalkeeper did get a hand to it. That was a great penalty by Luca Hall.
Help him! Rory! Rory! Look out! The wind just carries it through. Caleb, go in. Caleb, go in. You're not getting it. Caleb, in, not back, in. Tom, Alex, help him! Tom, go and help!
Opportunity for Ballinamallard. Can he get it out of his feet? Oh, that's a great goal. It's a great finish as well from Ruben Clark. And it's Ballinamallard who go in front 2 minutes into extra time.
Well, Paul, an absolute cracking cup tie, that one. I mean, neither side could manage to get a real buffer. They couldn't get away from one another. No wonder it went all the way.
No, a fantastic game of football and played in difficult conditions as well, Barry. So credit to both sides, Rosario and Ballymallard, for serving up a real cracker. And as you say, no one wanted to actually go on and really try and take hold of the game and win the game. And it was back and forward. And credit to Ballymallard, from being 4-3 down late in the game to come back and get a 5-4 win. It was a fantastic achievement for them. Some great goals.
Yeah, let's talk about a couple of the last 2 goals. The penalty, that audacity to kind of knock the ball into the top bits.
Yeah, it was a well finished penalty. He knows where he wants to put it. He's going high into the corner, and the credit to the goalkeeper too. He almost got to it, but a really good penalty. And the last goal really impressed me. I think it was maybe Reuben Clark.
That's right.
He gets through one-on-one. He just waits for the keeper to go down, and he gets a lovely little finish round the side to win the game for his team.
Difficult day, I suppose, for Rosario. You've scored 4 goals in that game in open play. A hat-trick for Rosario's Bobby Doyle, and he still manages to come out on the losing side. It's a tough day at the office.
It would be, and Bobby Doyle, a great day for him. Hat-trick, I think, is the goal that he got. His hat-trick, his 3rd goal was the pick of the bunch for him, and a really good day for him. But unfortunately, his team didn't get the result they wanted. But as a young player to score 3 goals, he'll be very encouraged by that.
Thanks, Paul. Next up, it's an under-15 National League match. This time, it was played at the Dub. Cliftonville faced Glenavon, and there was another treble on offer for one of the front men on show.
Daniel Bell, Cliftonville goalie, plays it out towards their number 10, Corin Madden. Madden does well. Cliftonville trying to put together a move. Eamon Tohill inside the box, and another good save from the Glenavon stopper, Matthew Pollock. Shot comes in, and Cliftonville open the scoring. So number 10, Corin Madden with the goal, and Cliftonville go 1-0 ahead. Matthew Pollock, the Glenavon goalkeeper, rolls the ball out towards Shea Byrne. Shea Byrne tries to drive forward for Glenavon. Harry Goff clips it forward. Michael Emerson gives it out towards the left side. Cross comes in, and Glenavon are level, and it's Cameron Majeski-Healy with the goal. Glenavon, it didn't take them long to get level. Eamon Tohill inside the box, goes to ground, and the referee has pointed to the spot, so Cliftonville awarded a penalty. Good, glorious chances for Cliftonville to potentially take the lead in this game. Referee points to the spot. Glenavon defenders, goalkeeper, they're not happy with the decision, but the referee has made the call, and it will be Corin Madden who will take this penalty kick. So here goes Corin Madden, and he scores hard and low into the bottom left corner, and Cliftonville go 2-1 ahead. Glenavon help the ball forward down the right side. Here's Michael Emerson. Emerson tries to square it. Good chance, and Glenavon equalise. And it's our number 15, Cameron Majeski-Healy, with his 2nd goal. It's 2-2. Matthew McCann keeps it simple. Possession for Glenavon. Glenavon now play it long. Shea Byrne clips it forward, tries to clip it forward. McCann crosses, ball comes in, and that's a hat-trick from Glenavon's number 15, Cameron Majeski-Healy. Glenavon go 3-2 ahead.
Go.
So 65 minutes played in this game, 5 minutes remaining. We truly are in the business end of the game. And Glenavon have a corner. Luke McAvoy comes across to take it. Luke McAvoy with the corner, played in towards the back post area. Goalkeeper gets a touch on it. Danger still not cleared. Shot comes in, and it's ended up in the net. Glenavon 4-2 ahead.
Well, Paul, a recognisable surname with 3 goals for Glenavon. Cameron's uncle, David Healy, would have been pleased with those finishes, eh?
Yeah, 3 tidy finishes, and as a centre forward, he got himself in the right place at the right time, which all good centre forwards do. In between the goal posts, and a lot of good work in the build up. But the finishes were really well taken by Cameron Healy.
Tell us, that game to me was all about the strikers, but the build-up play, I suppose, as well. Cliftonville, despite losing in that one, Corn Madden continues to impress in front of goal. Yeah,
he's a young player that I've heard lots about, and hearing a lot of good reports. I know he's only 14 years of age and he's already playing in reserve team football for Cliftonville, so that just shows you how highly thought of he is. I know there's clubs interested in him in terms of cross-channel clubs and some big names, but we got a chance to see there, certainly from his first goal, the real quality and the finish that he had, and then the confidence that he had to take the penalty kick as well, and he put it away really well. But as a young player, there's a lot of talk about him and a lot of hype, but for him it's just about being focused and enjoying his football and doing what he's good at.
Glenavon will come away from that game, won't they? They'll be pleased. The style in which I think they played out from the back, that's what caught our eye.
Yeah, I think it was the goal, the ball's played out from the goalkeeper to Shea Brennan. There's 3 or 4 passes, a lovely cross across the box, and the finish from Haley, and it was a really good team goal there for Glenavon. I think it was their second goal. Mm-hmm. It was a really well taken team goal, and it really impressed me. And we saw throughout the highlights there that that's the style of play that they like to use. They like to get it out from the goalkeeper and play. So credit to them for coaching that at a young age.
Very much. So let's talk about yourself. You're with Dundela's under-18s now. Give us a bit of an insight as to what your role there involves.
Yeah, well, I've coached at Dungoyne for over more than 10 years now. But at Dungoyne, when they get the under-15s, that's the last sort of age group at Dungoyne. There's now a pathway and a partnership between Dungoyne and Dundela, where at under-16s now, Dungoyne become Dundela. So I took my own team from Dungoyne then on to Dundela. There's now a partnership, a pathway there for the players to progress through the age groups, and hopefully we can produce a few players for the Dundela first team.
Give us as well a bit of a sense of what the ethos to youth football is at Dundela.
Yeah, I think it's something that's probably new for Dundela. Historically they would have just had a first team and a reserve team, and probably would have had to go out and do a lot of recruitment themselves. Now they've got that pathway, 16s, 17s, 18s. And there's the opportunity there for the players to progress then through the age groups, and as I said before, hopefully progress to the reserve team and the first team.
What's your take on the underage scene here now, given I suppose the change in tactics over recent years, how we play, build up from the back, small format games? Do you feel that it's getting better?
I do. I think young players are being coached probably better because coach education has improved. They're probably getting more contact time than, say, what I would have had when I was young and playing football. The venues and the pitches are better, the 3G surfaces. Yeah. No games, a lot of games they're going to be on rather than off over the winter, so we're getting to play more football. So there's a lot of benefits for the young players, the type of exposure that you guys are giving them here with, highlight shows. So there's a lot of positives about youth football in Northern Ireland, and it's great to see.
Great. Finally, before we go, which goal are you putting forward for our goal of the season?
I think I was really impressed by the Glenavon, the team goal. It was finished off obviously by Cameron Healy, but I was really impressed with the build-up from the goalkeeper out to the midfielder, 4 or 5 passes, cross comes in, and it's a lovely finish, and just for the team element of the goal, that really impressed me.
Brilliant, thanks Paul. So Cameron Maciejewski-Healy's goal, the first one will be put forward into the hat at the end of the season. We'll bundle them all together for that big end of season prize, and then we'll have a winning goal selected. So well done to Cameron. Thanks Paul for joining us today. Appreciate your time. Do tune in next time to catch up with the best of the action on Subway NIBFA Today. Thanks for watching.
For the next 30 mouth-watering seconds, you'll be enjoying the world-famous Subway footlong sub. Sit back and take it in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And done. Yeah, that's a lot of food.